Hey, I'm Ivy. I'm here with my baby Angel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe only to the fans.
Only for the Fans, the podcast.
What's going on, people? It's me, Angel White, the baddest albino entertainer, and your host of Only for the Fans, the podcast. You know, right here is where we talk to your favorite adult entertainers, dancers, OnlyFans models, escorts, you name it, they're here to talk to me for you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel by now, please tap that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. You would hate for a pretty face like this to cry, and I will. So please subscribe to the channel and drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Now today, we have a very gorgeous, 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 gorgeous girl, okay? And she is a dancer, and she goes by the name of Ivy. Hello, Ivy.
Hello.
Welcome to my pink couches.
Good to be
Sit
here.
down. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. I want to start by asking you, like, where are you from?
Louisiana, Jonesboro, Louisiana.
Okay, and how long? Because we're in Dallas now. So
Yeah.
How long have you been in Dallas? Are you here visiting or?
I've been living in Dallas for almost 3 years next month.
Okay, so new but not new.
Yeah, I've been working here for 5 years.
Okay.
So.
Is that what inspired you to like just move?
Yes, I hated my hometown.
Really? I don't know why I would think that like strip clubs would be super popping in like Louisiana.
No.
No?
I mean, if you go to New Orleans, yeah.
Okay.
Some of them.
Did you ever dance in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
Never again.
Oh wow, was that bad? We're gonna circle back to that. We're gonna circle back to that because I've never been to a strip club in New Orleans, but in my mind, I just always felt like, bro,
it's not the atmosphere, it's the management, it's the ownership. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get to that. Okay, so I always like to start my shows off because there is a stigma that comes along with dancing or any sort of like adult entertainment position. And those two stigmas are a woman ends up in the entertainment industry if she has either one, grew up without a father, two, experienced some sort of SA as an adolescent, or both. So what was your family dynamic like when you were young? Did you have a father in your life?
Yes, my parents were married.
Okay. Throughout your whole childhood?
Yeah, they got divorced when I was 17, right after my son was born.
Okay. And so you had a great relationship with your father? Still have a good relationship with your
father?
father?
Yeah, we're cool. Now, when I was a teenager, of course, you're gonna bump heads. But yeah, me and my dad are good.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, love that. And again, I say this because it is a stigma. It's not true. It's not true. But it is something that's often said. So it's like, I like to ask because it's like, hey, like I did have a father.
Yeah, for sure. I have a dad, and like, he knows what I do as well. So
okay.
Yeah,
that's great. And you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. But did you experience any sort of like assault coming up in your childhood at all, or any sort of thing that would like?
I did, but it wasn't to the point where I'm like traumatized.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a very nonchalant person.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And it's just that you're like nonchalant-esque. Is that like a natural thing or is that something you developed?
I feel like it's natural. Yeah. I've always been. I feel like over time it's gotten worse.
I'm more nonchalant than I've ever been.
Yes. The more things that happen in life, you have to be that way. Yeah. Especially with what I do.
Yeah.
You don't really have a choice. Yeah, like, oh, fuck it, it's over with now.
Oh. I like it personally. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay. So, now that that's out the way, what made you choose to dance? Because, you go in a club, you're in front of all these people, you're taking your clothes off, exposing all your lady parts. What was that decision to go that route?
I had a son in high school. I got pregnant in high school.
Okay.
And after that happened, I was really determined to go to college. Okay. Just to, prove everybody, like, yeah, I had a kid, I messed up. But I went to college and I got my own apartment. I'm 18 at the time. I'm still a kid. I didn't want to pay off any loans from school. I didn't want any school loans. So I'm paying for school out of pocket.
Oh.
I have a kid. We're living in Section 8. I was working at Subway, then I went to Walmart. You can't live off $11 an hour. Okay.
No child.
Yeah, not with a kid and not paying for your tuition. So it got to a point I couldn't afford to pay my light bill. So just was like, I don't have nothing else. There's nothing else for me to do, so I just started dancing.
Did you know anybody that was dancing? Or
Nobody.
This was just a bright idea?
I went to a strip club for my 21st birthday, and I went to Ecstasy.
And you were like, this it.
I was like, these bitches are really making money.
Yeah.
And the girls kept asking me, oh, where do you work at? And I'm like, I'm not a dancer. I don't do that. So I'm like, but I could.
If you think I am.
If you think I am, I must give off. So I might as well. So I did. Started dancing.
And what was that first day like? Like, because a lot of girls say, because even for me, I have a history in dancing. It's part of why I started this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like that first night is the night. You know, like I used to work at the Waffle House amongst other jobs or whatever. And my first night dancing, I made like $400-500. Yeah. And for me at the time, I'm like, one night, 4 hours? Mm-hmm. What? So was your first night like that? What was your first night like?
I made $564 my first night. To the T.
Single dollars.
Shed real tears when I counted my money. Yeah.
What?
Because when you making like minimum wage, you know how long it takes to make that?
Yeah, tell me that.
After taxes?
Imagine working at the Waffle House.
Subway. I was at Subway. Yeah. $7.21 an hour. It takes...
Shout out to Waffle House though. I love the Waffle House.
I still eat at Subway and Waffle House for sure.
No shade. But we all know.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you were sold after that. And what was your first club?
DG's.
Okay. And you still currently?
It's my home club. I still, yeah.
Do you travel while you dance?
I used to, but I don't anymore because I feel like when you take a loss, you take a loss.
Yeah.
So I don't
especially when you're traveling.
Yes.
You're paying way more.
Way more. It's the flights, it's the hotels, it's the tip out. So.
Yeah. What would you say is like the best way to point out like a good customer? Like when you're in a club, like him, he gonna be the one. He got the money.
You will be shocked. You used to dance, so you know you'll be shocked. It'll be somebody coming there looking homeless and they'll get $3,000. You're like, what the hell? So it just
Walmart tennis shoes on.
Yes. Nothing special, and they'll get $3,000 and put it on the table. And you're like, what the hell? You wasted your time with somebody wearing a big ass chain.
You feel like that's like the misconception of the club? Like, oh, he got the chain and the Gucci pants and the...
Because it looks like I think to myself, if he's willing to blow all that money on that big ass chain and the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton, he's willing to throw a bag on me.
Yeah.
Because he don't care about wasting money. Yeah. Whereas the chain's probably fake. You know what I'm saying? The Louis Vuitton's not, so you never can tell. You never know.
You never know. Okay. What would you say is like your best day at the club? Like that max amount of money, that big tipper. What was that day for you? Like what that look like?
Like one main tipper?
Or, I mean, however it goes. Just what was your most successful night in strip? Like what's the most you've ever made in one night at the club?
I don't count my money every night. And everybody hates that, but
I mean, it's your business.
Say you come in the club tonight and you throw me $400 and they bag it up, put it up, and I make another bag. I'm not going home and counting it straight in that money. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it in my closet, and 2-3 weeks later, I'll get to it.
And what kind of money you making where you ain't got to worry about the money for 2-3 weeks?
I don't worry about it. Last month I brought my money for 2 weeks to DG's because I didn't want to straighten all of it myself. And it was $12,000.
Okay.
And then I put it in the bank.
Okay. So that's what you made in a 2-week span. Was $12,000.
$12,000.
Let me borrow $20.
I got you. But that was in December. That was a really good
month.
That was a good month for me. January, ass. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we make that money. I think some dancers do pretend like, oh, we no.
It's not like that. Would you say that like you're good though at like saving money? Like are you a frivolous spender? Because some girls try to keep up with like an image. So like they may be making $12,000, but they're buying Gucci purses and they're buying $150 lashes every other day, and they're you know what I'm saying. So you feel like, are you that girl? Or are you like, nah, like I'm gonna stack my money. I'm gonna be more like mindful.
I remember what it was like not paying my light bill. Like, where am I going to get $64 from to pay it? I don't ever want to be that way again. So I do put a lot of money back. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie and say I don't spend money because plastic surgery-wise, I've spent a lot of money. But I made sure I had triple that in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
To get it done.
Yeah.
So you've had work done.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. What have you done? You brought it up. I was gonna bring it up anyway, but
because you brought up the Gucci bags. Yeah. I'm not a big designer girl.
Me neither.
I accept it if somebody else buys it for me, but I'm not finna be like.
Every designer bag I have has been a gift.
Yes, I don't.
I've never
spending my own money. Yeah, I mean I could, but it's
And it's better as gifts. It's more like thoughtful. So then when you think about it, it's like, oh, I got this very expensive $3,000 bag. But it's like, it was a gift.
Yeah.
And now it comes with like a sense of a story versus being like, oh, you took $3,000 and you just spent it on a purse. It's like,
I'll be sick because I could think about all the other things I could have done.
I'll give you a fun story. I got a pair of very expensive shoes for my birthday. And they were nice. They were beautiful shoes, but they were very uncomfortable. And they were not red bottoms because I've been gifted red bottoms as well. But they were like $1,000 pair of shoes. And I was like, listen, they're uncomfortable.
Was it YSL?
No, they were Levans or something like that. It's like kind of like a tennis shoe kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I was like, hey, like they're really uncomfortable anyway. And I got 2 pair actually. And I ended up giving a pair away. But I sent them back. I was like, hey, I'm going to give these back. And instead of that 1 pair of shoes, I ended up getting like 6 pairs of Uggs. Because I love Uggs. I'm obsessed with Uggs.
Yes.
And I was like, because in my mind, I'm like $1,000. You know how many pair of Steve Maddens I could have got? So that's the type of girl I am. So you work. So you had work done. What kind of work have you had done?
I actually had my first surgery before I started dancing.
Really?
Yeah, I got my boobs done when I was 18.
Wow.
I took out a loan for it. Yeah.
You're the second girl I heard that said at 18 years old, baby, your body ain't even grown yet.
I had a kid.
You had a child. That's right.
I had a kid. And even before he was born, I'm like, I wish my boobs were bigger. A cup and B cup, no. For me, for my itty bitty titty crew, that, hey, what floats your boat? But for me personally, I wanted them bigger. And then breastfeeding too.
Oh yeah, especially when you're young.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I'm a child. So yeah.
Yeah. So you had your first. So was your boobs the only surgery you ever had?
No.
Okay. So you had your boobs done at 18.
Yeah, I had my boobs done at 18. A week after I had them done, one of them ruptured. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Horrible. So second surgery.
Okay. 2 boob jobs.
2 boob jobs. Only on my right one though. Then I started dancing.
Okay.
Because when you have your first surgery, like, okay, this is all I need.
Yeah.
Now I'm great.
Because you're not thinking about, you're not affecting your work
everyday
life.
life. Yeah, I think I was at Walmart at the time. Yeah. So no one cares then. But when I started dancing, you see girls with fat ass, big titties, no stomach, veneers, big lips. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe I could do this or that. Yeah. And then even if you don't see it in yourself, a nigga or a dancer will point it out for you. Yeah. And I had several girls, and, you know, if she had a fatter ass, she could be in a section. Yeah. You have a little bit of a tummy. And I'm like, you know, you gotta take that, you know. Yeah. So after that, I had a BBL. I got my teeth done. I got lip fillers. Then I got another BBL.
Yeah. Why the second one?
I felt like my hips were kind of diminishing. Okay. Like I was spreading, but I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it. He didn't do his big one.
Oh, okay. Why you sleep on her? Why you sleep on the first one?
Yeah, so I went and got a second one done.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Are you done with surgery? You feel like you get some more done?
I don't ever want to lay back on the table. But if I have another child and I don't like my body afterwards, I probably would. Yeah. Yeah,
because they say it's painful.
Yeah, you haven't had any work done?
I've never had any work
done. Nothing?
I know it's so hard to believe.
Y'all, her ass is so fat. I cannot believe it. She's lying. You haven't had nothing done?
Nothing. I haven't had any. I thought about getting some lipo, but I got talked out of it. I haven't had any work done. Nothing.
Who talked you out of lipo?
My husband.
I knew you was going to say that. Okay.
He's like, are you fine? Like,
you are.
If you really want to, like, I mean, and I've lost a significant amount of weight before. Mm-hmm. So he's like, you know, you're capable of just changing some things and like going to the gym. It's not worth you going and laying down and risking your life for it. So I was like, okay. He's like, to me, like, you look amazing. And he's not the type, like, you know how some men will be like, oh, they want to keep you bad built or keep you out of shape or whatever. So that, you know, he's not like that because, like, I'm a public figure. Like, so I'm on internet, I'm doing this, that, and the third. So he's very adamant about, like, the way that I look. Yeah. So for him to be like, hey, I don't think you need the surgery, I took that because he cares about the way that my image and the way that I look. So I was like, okay, I was cool. But no, my ass is real. I've never had any injections or anything like that. It's all.
That's amazing.
It's all natural, Bookie. But you know what though? I'm not mad at the surgery girlies. Like, I interviewed somebody else and she's like that she's tired of like natural women.
I've seen that.
Yeah, bashing women with surgery. Mm-hmm. Because she's never seen women with surgery bash natural girls. And I don't think I've necessarily seen that either. However,
I definitely have.
I've heard talk though. Like I haven't seen it on the internet, but I've heard talk about like some women will basically speak as if that's their natural body and be like, oh, like, you know, flat stomach, like you know, and it's like, you got the fat sucked out, so I'm sure it would be flat.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I think that it's your body and whatever you want to do to it is yours to do. I personally feel like once it gets like cartoonish, like, you know, like you see
girls definitely go overboard all the time.
Yeah, like sometimes you see them and it's like your boobs out to here or
Ridiculous.
Your hips out to here. You can't fit in the chair. Like at that point, I'm like,
it's OD.
What you really got going? But other than that, do what you want. And a lot of times, most of the time, it turns out looking amazing. A lot of women look very good when they get their work done. Very good. You look amazing.
Thank you.
So whoever your doctor was the second time, I guess, did a great job. Okay, so let's talk about it. What would you say is the most exciting experience you've had in a strip club? Whether it be somebody that you met, somebody that came in here, what would you say that night
like? Positive exciting or positive bad?
Both.
Wow. Exciting. You meet a lot of celebrities. I don't ever meet the ones I would like to meet though.
Oh, wow.
You'll never see Kim K in...
Oh, that's the type of celebrities you want to meet?
Somebody
Kimmy girl.
Never seen her in the strip club before.
I don't think you'd ever see her.
Never.
You had to be in Hollywood parties or something.
Way back. But I haven't really... I mean, you meet the Trey Songz, the Zions, the... Huncho came. That was exciting. I think he's so attractive. So that was cool.
Would you date him?
Seriously or casually?
Or financially.
Financially. Casually, yes. Nah, I would never take him serious, though. Yeah.
You think you could ever take a rapper serious?
No, I have never even dated a rapper. I wouldn't even go there.
Have you had rappers hit on you?
For sure. They hit on everybody. That's why I would never date them.
You're like, sorry, boo.
I'm good on that.
Yeah. Would you date a ball player?
Always.
Oh, you like ball players?
That's all
Football
I've dated.
Basketball. Really?
Yeah, I've never...
Football or basketball?
Both.
Really? What is it about them that makes them different than like a musician?
First of all, if Jayson Tatum was to walk in DG's right now, none of the girls would know who he was. Because it's literally happened to where the DJ was like, Jayson Tatum in the building. None of the girls got up, moved, did anything. I ran to the front. I'm like, y'all don't know who that is?
Okay. Do you watch?
Yes.
Okay, so you watch sports.
I'm a big NBA fan. The Mavericks.
Fellas.
Love the Mavericks. I'm not so big on football, though.
Okay, but basketball.
Basketball. I love basketball. So, yeah, they're just not as known. And they're tall. I love the athleticism. Rappers be, you know, they smoke and they drink and they get popped. Yeah. Like Bossman D-Lo. No offense to Bossman D-Lo, but I don't like my men shaped.
Yeah.
You know, like a Teletubby. I want a nigga that's athletic.
Tall,
yeah, tall, athletic, six-pack, biceps. That's what I'm into.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Do you feel like there's a certain like mental space you have to be in to like be an entertainer?
Yes. Yeah. I feel like if you're easily manipulated, that's not the place for you to be at all. And if you have, I don't drink at work. I don't drink. I don't smoke weed. I don't do coke. I don't do anything.
Neither do I.
I'm sober, so
all the time.
But it's nothing wrong if you drink at work. I can't mess with it. So yeah. So
do you like what is it? What's your get ready with me look like when you're
getting
ready for the club? Hookah.
I'm a huge hookah person.
Really?
I can't work without it. Because I don't drink.
So you got something.
Yeah,
I guess we all got something.
Something has to bring my anxiety down.
Okay, so you have anxiety.
I do have anxiety.
And you get nervous about going to work still?
No, I don't get nervous. I get anxious and irritated. So, so I need the hookah.
She said I get nervous. So what would you say, like, because you're nervous. So with that, is there anything that you like feel insecure about when it comes to you going to work? Or would it be like looks or anything?
Oh no, physically I feel great going to work. It's the money. You don't know if you're gonna walk out with 1,000 or nothing. You can't walk out of the club in the negative. Like that does happen a lot. So
yeah. So when it comes to working in the club, Are you like a floor girl? You a stage girl? You a VIP girly? Like, where's your bag at?
A lot of the times I'll make my money on stage, and if they like me on stage, they'll call me to their table, and then I'll make their money there. If somebody important comes in and they go to the VIP with their posse or whatever, I'll make my way to the VIP.
Yeah.
So I can make it's anywhere, but I'm not let's go table to table and talk. I'm not social like that. Like I'm polite, but I'm not social.
Not social.
And I feel like that's my downfall with dancing. I don't want to talk.
You feel like it's something you could work on? Like
I feel like it's something I don't want to work on. I've been doing this so long.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Take it how it comes.
I'm cool on it.
You feel like, do you ever get like turned on in the club? Like when you dancing, or it's like a
Never.
certain song or a certain dude, but right there, he be fine. Never once have you been like, I'm a little excited.
No, I really take it as
a sweater.
Work. This guy I used to talk to, he played football. One person, and my friends can testify to that. He came in there, and that's probably been the only time.
That's it.
That was it.
You really be in there working?
Yeah, I really it's just a job to me.
So have you ever met a customer and like ended up dating them, or like
the athletes? Because
okay.
I meet most of them, at work.
Okay.
But it's only been a handful. It's not like 12.
Yeah. And what is that like? What does it take? What does it take for a man to come in a club and you be like, I'll see you after here. I'll let you take me to dinner. I'll let you.
He has to be really attractive.
He has to be a ball player.
Yeah, I really, and I'm not saying you have to be a ball player because they have money. You know what I'm saying? I respect that, but I've never had my hand out to any of them.
So you're not the type to be like, so
what's up, daddy?
Give me some nail money, hair money.
No, I've never asked them for any of that.
That's good.
Because you got to see how they coming with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you for nothing. If you're not doing anything, then that lets me know that you don't really like me. Because you know if a nigga like you if he spends some money on you.
Yeah.
Because niggas love their money.
So,
of course.
They love their money.
Niggas love their money.
What else they going to do with it?
So, yeah, that's what I like. I like ball players. And if they look good and they're not in everybody's face, then I'll let them take me out on a date.
Okay. But, you got it. You're peeping.
Yeah, for sure, watching.
Have you ever been in any fights in the club?
No.
No fights? Girls don't be trying you?
No.
Okay. You just be out the way?
Out the way.
Yeah. So, do you have like respect for the trick?
Respect for the trick? What you mean? What do you mean? Respect for tricking or a certain trick?
Respect for tricking. Let's go there.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like men should. If you can. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Okay.
So if you have it,
then
you need to
spend it.
You need to spend it, yeah.
And what do you feel like is an appropriate, like, if you were to ask a man for money or be like, okay, where the money at? When do you feel like is an appropriate time to do that? Like outside the club.
I've never asked anybody for money.
So never once have you ever been like, I need some money.
No, one guy I did. He played football. He played for the Giants. I want to say he played for the Giants, and he wanted to see me all the time. I'm like,
sir,
okay,
why are you not at work?
Why are you what? Which is cool. It's in the off season. They're not doing shit anyway. So I'm like, okay, but it got to the point he wanted me to take off work. I'm not doing that unless you breaking some bread. You know what I'm saying? Why am I'm missing money and you're cool. I don't mind hanging out with you. We go to the movies, we go out. That's cool, but I'm missing bread and I know what your contract is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing about a ball player, baby. It's easy to get on that Google.
It's easy to know what they make.
You made I know this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I know your record. So I need, you're going to have to break. So him, I told him like it's going to be a problem for me.
Okay. Was he with it?
Yes, but only so much. Like, he'll be like, okay, take off tonight. Here's $800. That's cool. It's a Wednesday. I don't give a damn. But it's not consistent enough for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of let that
go to the wayside because you're playing.
Yeah, you're playing. I know exactly.
You've got jokes, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Do you ever do like VIPs and stuff like that?
In the club I work at, the VIPs is not like a room.
A VIP.
You've been at DG's, yes. It's all open.
Yeah.
There is no closed doors. So
yeah. Do you do like private events and stuff, like private parties?
I used to. I don't anymore.
Why is that?
The money is inconsistent. They might be like, "Oh, we got 30,000," and I'll leave with 200, and that's a problem for me.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's insane. So
I almost feel like I should sue you for lying to me.
But I did a Rod Wave.
He had a private party?
Yes, in Dallas.
Ooh, what was that like? Give me some tea, girl. Give me a little juice.
I left with 3,600 that night.
That's not bad. Yeah.
It was good because it was like 7 of us.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But everybody got fucked up. He had
like drunk
8 bottles of 42, and they drunk all of it. All the bottles were going.
And you're sober.
Sober as fuck. Me and another girl. She was pregnant at the time, and I didn't know it.
Wow.
So she wasn't drinking, and I wasn't drinking.
So do you feel like being a sober, because it's not a lot of girls in the club that are sober.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like that gives you like a upper hand, or do you feel like it kind of like gives you like a lower hand because you're not participating in the way that like other girls participate?
Both.
Okay.
I feel like it's good because I'm more focused than they are, but it's bad because they don't need to be focused because all they got to do is shake ass and smile in everybody's face. Yeah. So whether he and ha-ha, and I'm more like, can you get some money?
Yeah. Like you're more serious.
Yes, I don't want to talk to you all night. I'm not here for that. So.
Yeah. Have you ever like tried, like, has anyone ever tried to peer pressure you? Like a customer ever tried to peer pressure you? Like, oh, just take the shot.
I've had customers tell me, if you don't drink with us, I'm not tipping you.
Straight up.
Yeah, they're not finna play with you like that. So in cases like that, if I know the waitress, I'll tell her, hey, can you give me a water shot?
Yeah. If
the bottles are on the table. Now, if the bottle's on the table,
there's nothing you can do.
There's nothing I can do. I'll take a shot, and the second one, when they're looking away, I'll throw it on the floor. I hope y'all aren't watching this. I'm so sorry I wasted your liquor.
She said she didn't drink. So I feel like that should just be respected.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the craziest like request you've ever had from like a customer? Whether it be like a private party or like in the club.
I used to work at AOD. Remember Aces of Dallas was a thing? Mm-hmm. That was an all-new club. That's the only all-new club I worked there. I made a lot of money there too.
You get to showing that cootie cat.
Yeah, niggas love that. I don't know why it's gross.
Niggas like to see cootie cat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to see cootie cat.
I don't like that.
In my personal opinion, if we ain't getting naked, what we doing? I digress. What's the weirdest request that you had?
I was on my second stage, and I had bent over to grab some money, and a girl came up and started blowing in my pussy. And I was disgusted. And I didn't even want to work anymore. Like up close? Yes, like, you know how little, I don't know if you haven't been a long time, but the second stage is tiny. Yeah. So all you have to do is, you're right here. Yeah. And she blew hard. And I'm like, bro.
Where you got that air from?
Syphilis or something in my pussy now. Like, why did you do that? So that's probably one of the weirdest things.
That somebody did?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought never mind.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Nothing too. It seems like you've had a pretty like smooth ride.
Working at AOD, remember when them 3 guys got shot? Yes. I was right next to them.
Oh wow.
So that was kind of traumatic.
Wow. I worked at a club where there was a shooter once. And it's like, and I ain't grow up like that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be in shootouts and stuff. Like, you know? So that's like somebody got their finger blown off. Yeah. And it's like, when you see the aftermath of it, it's like blood everywhere. And it's like.
Yeah, all 3 of them died. Yeah. In the club.
Oh, I didn't know they died in the club.
He came in there and shot all 3 of them inside the club. And I was standing, I was like 10 feet away from the one that got shot in the head. I was finna ask him, did he want to dance? And
can't do that now.
Can't do that.
Wow.
That was pretty traumatic.
How long did you take off after that? Like,
I was at work the next night.
Listen.
I've
got a mouth to feed.
I had to make some money, so I definitely went to work at DG's, obviously.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see you. Do you ever consider like, I just don't want to do this no more? Like,
Every day I battle going to work because I hate it. When you're 21, 22, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You have all the energy in the world. You're making money. Life's a breeze. I'm 26 now. I'm exhausted.
So, like, why not give it up? Like, why not be like, you know what? I'm just going to go do something else.
If it was that easy, when I got out of college, I put in apps because my job, I was going to dance until I graduated. Okay. That was the goal. When I started yes, that's exactly how I was living. Tried to get a regular job. They wanted you to start out at the bottom. Yeah. Like $10 an hour at the bottom. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. So I kept dancing. And the past few months, I've been putting in applications for real jobs.
Okay.
Because I'm sick of it.
So, like, why not just like, okay, I'll start maybe part-time and then I'll still dance until I can work my way up, you know?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
It's good. It's good. So, do you have any other ventures that you're like working on that you're trying to like get into? Like some girls, like, you know, they're selling hair, they're selling products, they're doing whatever.
I've done all that. I used to do lip filler.
Like give injections?
Yes, I used to do lashes, all that. And the thing with running your own business is you take your own L's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather work for somebody else and they have their own L's and I can move around. There's no repercussions for me. So that's what I'm looking for.
I've literally never even thought about it like that. I literally. But that's true though. Like when you work for somebody else, the problem
your company,
is their
your problem. Yeah. I can go work for another company.
If things go awry or things fall off or you know. Okay. All right. So you're working towards transitioning out. What was your degree in when you graduated?
Business management. I got my bachelor's in that.
Wow. How many years did you do?
4.
4 years. Okay. Smart girl, gorgeous girl. Have you ever considered the idea of like, I'm gonna meet a man and he is just gonna take care of me. I ain't gotta work, I ain't gotta think, I ain't gotta do nothing. This man is just gonna take care of me.
I think everybody has that dream, but I'm too worried about the outcome if this man gets tired of me. You know, then what, I'm gonna be back on my ass back in the club? Absolutely not. So I have to find a way for myself so I can be secure.
Yeah. And you also have a son, so
yeah, I have a son.
Did you say son?
Yeah, I have a son I have to look after too, so I can't depend on no man
to do nothing. But it's possible though. He might come sweep you off those pretty little feet.
I don't believe it at this point, but you know, maybe eventually.
Yeah. You gotta think it and it shall be. Think it and it shall be.
Hopefully.
Yes. So, if people wanted to find you, follow you, do you still do like private events and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, I do not do private events. You can follow me though, but I'm not doing anything private. I don't do anything.
Nothing. You want to see me?
If you want to see me, you have to meet me at the club.
Okay.
I don't do anything outside the club.
Unless you're a ball player?
Sometimes.
All right. We'll keep that open. What is your Instagram?
At Devarino, DEVARINO.
Okay. And that's how they can find you?
Mm-hmm.
What do DMs look like? I just want to know.
You would be surprised. Yeah. And you know, when I say athlete, I don't mean anybody. This guy from the Trailblazers DM'd me not too long ago, and he's married. And he's ugly as hell. So I'm like,
baby, you can't be married and ugly.
Double jeopardy, nigga. You're in the wrong DMs for me. But so not any ball player. I'll take that back. You gotta be. I'm not even gonna say the nigga name because y'all like.
Okay. Like would people know him? Like if you said the name?
Absolutely.
For real?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you.
You gonna show me?
Yeah.
That's what it's like being me. I know all the secrets. Okay. All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you for coming and chatting. You know what? Everybody got places to be and things to do. So I ain't gonna do up too much, but I do wish you all the success and luck in your endeavors and transitioning out. Because I know sometimes that can be very difficult, but you're saying that you're trying and you're gonna do it, and that like I don't know, I kind of like your nonchalant attitude. I think that it's probably served you more than like damaged you in your endeavors in dancing. Because a lot of times girls probably like care too much, and that's what gets them caught up. And you don't drink, and you don't find that a lot. People look at me crazy when I be like, "Oh, I don't drink." I'm like, what?
I mean, if I go out, if we're like outside at a club and I put it on the bottle, then
then you will.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna waste my money. But at work, I'm not.
You're not drinking at all. Okay, no. So I don't drink at all. I'm completely sober. But people were weirded out by that, and I don't understand why.
People say that all the time at work, like you do this sober, and I'm like, yeah. I've never known how to do it any other way.
Yeah, and I mean, and I guess that just shows that like I'm here because I want to be here. And I'm doing my own thing, you know?
This is just a job to me. I'm not here to party.
Hello. I appreciate that. Well, you guys, if you aren't following her by now, please follow her. Make sure you show her all the love in the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, press that subscribe button right now. Drop a like, drop a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's the best female podcast. Like, only for the fans. We do it only for the fans. You get it? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so, so very much. And until next time, ow.
Only for the Fans, the podcast.